Yes, lads, welcome back to episode 3 of the second series of the Real Madrid Career Mode. So in today's episode, we've got 7 massive games in this very long season that we've got ahead of us. So it's about 50 games in a season, if not more, if we do well in the Cup. So it's a little bit ridiculous. We've got 4 sims and 3 plays. I've seen a lot of YouTubers they just take a bit of fun with game now and simulate it rather than playing every single game, which I think you guys find boring. Never mind me finding it boring playing Ultimate with sliders against every team we come up against. But yeah, we've got the first press conference of the episode. We've got quite a few big games. We start against Sevilla, who are difficult opposition. They're always like a top 6 team in real life, a top 4 team on career mode most seasons. And we've started the season emphatically and fantastically well, so we really need to continue that. And I can't wait to get into this first game that we have actually got against Sevilla. We have a few things to get through before we just start the gameplay section of the episode. So a very weird things come about in the email sort of things you get about news. It's regarding Matthias de Ligt. They think he started the season poorly, which I think is a little bit of a strange thing to say. I don't think he's been bad. He's not been the best, but he's not been bad. I think his lackluster debut, he was alright. He was alright for a couple of games. No sign of de Ligt either. Apparently, because I rested him against Valladolid, we don't rate him or something like that. I honestly don't know. But, I mean, the game's thick as anything. So, disregarding that, we'll start with the first game of this episode. And, of course, we have got Sevilla away from home. Not sure what their stadium's called either. We'll have a quick look before we start. Julian Lopetegui's team. We go at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. Definitely pronounced wrong. We'll start with the team, the 4-3-3. Go to our starts in goal. We've got a back 4 of Mendy, De Ligt, Rudiger and Reece James. Midfield 3 is Cruz, Tchouaméni and Modric. They're veterans with the youngster. And then the forward line of Vinny Jr., Captain Karim Benzema and Serge Gnabry on the right. So you see the team in all their glory there. And we'll start with the first highlight of the game in the second minute. So Meunier, the former Barcelona, plays it towards DCL, or Everton career mode hero. And it's a great save by Thibaut Courtois to start off with. We see Lopetegui on the sideline there. That actually looks quite like him, to be fair. As if he looks like that, and then Tuchel looks like, I don't even know, a mannequin. But Courtois comes and claims the corner in the 4th minute. He plays a quick pass towards Serge Gnabry, who takes it lovely on his chest. He's tackled quickly, but Modric has got the return ball. Quick deflection towards Tchouaméni. Gnabry on the inside, coming forward with the ball, finds Benzema. First time volley, it's just wide of the post. Very, very unfortunate from the boys. Great football, weak foot strike by Benzema. And we're unfortunate not to be 1-0 ahead. So great start to the game. We'll pick back up in the 38th minute. Vinicius Junior finds Benzema again. He finds Gnabry. He's got a chance on goal inside the box. And Gnabry scores again this season for like the 4th time in the league or 5th time in the league. Excellent goal by Big Serge. And another assist for Karim the Dream Benzema. Great goal already. And Bruno, the Sevilla goalkeeper, had no chance for that. Easy finish for Gnabry. And we're 1-0 up already. So pick back up just before half-time. Gnabry's got the ball again on the right. Karim Rekik can't get across to him. We're looking to play it in towards Benzema. He wins the header somehow and it loops over. Yassine Bruno, the Sevilla #1. And we're 2 goals ahead going into the first half interval. Daniel Sturridge celebration comes out as well. Because why not? Sturridge used to be a baller, if you remember how good he used to be for Liverpool. And I guess he was alright for Chelsea before he went to Liverpool in that season. But great header, off track, but great header by Benzema to put us 2-0 ahead. A bit of a deflection, I think, but it's still Benzema's goal, so that's all that matters. And that is a very healthy and comfortable lead to go into the first half interval at. As Sevilla try and play the ball about straight from kickoff, they lose it straight away, but that's such a weird deflection, that is. As they try and come on the attack, Joan Jordan has his pass intercepted, but they've still got the ball. What's happening here? Oh, we're fortunate that didn't lead to anything, because we kept, intercepting the ball, but it kept going straight back to him. As we see Benzema's ridiculous stats for the first 45, but we'll restart in the second half. In the 62nd minute, Alejandro Gomez of Atlanta fame plays the ball in towards Rafa Mir, who hits. Well, it's a great save by Thibaut Courtois. Look at that save there. The save animation was fantastic. He stuck his arm out. Big right hand to stop Sevilla getting back into this game. We need a clean sheet, of course. But excellent goalkeeping by him. And then the header's off the bar. It's cleared off the line by Reece James as we get away with it. In the 75th minute, we get a chance ourselves. Matthias de Ligt loses the header. Comes out towards Vinicius Jr. Finesses one from distance. It's a great effort and another fabulous save by Bruno. And we win the game by 2-0. Pretty straightforward. Obviously, they had the few chances which all got blocked and whatever by the keeper, by Reece James, and the post. A mixture of the three. But still, excellent result. As we go into the statistics portion, Sevilla did have a few expected goals. I think 2 of them were in the same attack, which was the post header and the one which was cleared off the line, which class as a full expected goal, of course, as Sevilla sort of dominated the game a little bit. The possession wasn't too bad, but they got a good 60 passes, more than we did. But yeah, excellent performance by the team all round again. Matthias de Ligt isn't quite fitting into plan as far as we are at the moment, but still a good performance by the boys in general. The midfield was fantastic. Courtois had a decent game for a change, and Benzema and Vinicius stealing the show as usual as we move on into the second game of the episode. The second and third, I actually believe, as we accept another bid for Mariano. He's not moved, you know. This is the 5th offer that I've accepted. He just keeps rejecting every personal term because he likes being here. But eventually, I'll just release him on a contract. Release him out of his contract. But we are against Dinamo Zagreb in the UCL away from home. I don't feel like playing this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It doesn't seem like a big deal in terms of games for me. But we're going to make a few changes to the starting 11, as you do. Rudiger will come out full of Keba, who gets a lot of the UCL games, a bit like what Liverpool did with Ibrahim Konate over Joel Matip. Joel Matip's a better defender at the moment, but in the future, Lukeba could be and should be on the same level, if not better, than Antonio Rudiger. So yeah, a few changes we've got. Obviously, Jovic goes in up front, the man who's been tasked by everyone in the comments to be sold in January, which we probably will do, as we'll make a few changes to the team, and obviously Nkunku moves to the left wing. So we'll simulate this game, obviously, against Dinamo Zagreb at Union Park. Saying that sounds like a Croatian name. And, of course, we will get the 2-0 victory. Angelino with both goals. Excellent performance by him from the seams of it as well. So excellent from him. He could have scored 2 free kicks, to be fair, as far as I know. But excellent from him. He's been a really good backup to Ferland Mendy. I nearly said Benjamin Mendy. Ferland Mendy as our left back in chief. So, yeah, great performance by the boys. Again, Courtois with another 8.5. And after that excellent performance, we'll move into another gameplay element of this episode as we play Celta de Vigo, the realistic rebuild that we did a few weeks ago, which inspired me to the Real Madrid Career Mode. And we are at their home stadium, the Estadio Abanca Balados, as they would say in Spain. So Courtois starts in goal, 4-3-3 as always. Back 4 is Mendy, De Ligt, Militao and Dani Carvajal coming in for Reece James. Midfield 3 of Nkunku, Tchouameni and Valverde. Then the forward line of Rodrigo, Benzema and Serge Gnabry. So pretty much a changed team in the grand scheme of things. It needed to be changed again because the UCL, the players got to run out, but I still like to rotate as much as I can because that's what they deserve. They deserve a bit of like a shared game time. And obviously, it's nice to see. We see Iago, it's not even Iago Aspas, that's Ramos. Goncalo Ramos from Benfica. That's a good signing, isn't it? I wonder what's happened to Aspas. I think that might be him on the ball there. But Celta Vigo do get the kickoff. Of course, no, it's Seferovic. Weird team. But 220 intercepts straight away from kickoff. And Kunku's got the ball now. Trying to get past his man, Nestor Araujo. Gets the shot away. It's a great save by... is it De Tauro? No, it's not. It's the... what's his name? Mexican goalkeeper. Or is he Paraguayan? One of the two. But Benzema's header cannons off the post. As Tosidos, I think the goalkeeper, had no chance with that. But in the 8th minute, Gnabry comes through, gets past Nestor Araujo, shrugs off Javi Galán. A chance on goal against the goalkeeper. That's it, Christian Toselli. And we're 1-0 up. Great goal by Serge Gnabry. Christian Toselli. I said his name wrong like 4 times. I know who he is. I think in one of my career modes on like FIFA 13, he actually went to Real Madrid and were like an 85 rated. Weirdly enough. A little weird tidbit for you there. But great goal by Serge Gnabry to put us 1-0 ahead. Then in the 14th minute, Seferovic holds up the ball wonderfully for Galán. Renato Tapia gets involved in the play. Seferovic again got the ball inside towards Goncalo Ramos, who turns. It's a great save by Thibaut Courtois, who's been wonderful the last few games, to be fair. as Denis Suarez, the former Barca man, crosses the ball. It's another good save from Goncalo Ramos this time by Thibaut Courtois. And we need to get the ball out, I think, a little bit. We're not very good in the air, or so it seems, as Courtois punches this one. Seferovic gets in front of Valverde, chests it down in a tight area. Shot by the player. It's a great save by Courtois yet again. In the 35th minute, though, Benzema gets on the end of an Nkunku pass. A chance against the goalkeeper, straight through Christian Tosselli. And we're 2-0 ahead. Celta Vigo did have their chances. Of course they did in this game. But Karim the Dream makes them pay after a wonderful pass again by Christopher Nkunku. It's a great start for him after a big money move from RB Leipzig. Then just before half-time, Nkunku again comes away with the ball, finds Benzema again with a wonderful pass. That is exceptional. A chance on goal for Karim the Dream. He low-driven shots it through the goalkeeper yet again into the corner. And we're 3-0 ahead, going into the first half interval. And Karim celebrates in front of the Celta Vigo fans. That's so out of character for Karim the Dream. But still another wonderful goal by him. Look at the pressure he has here. Excellent finish. And we are 3-0 ahead going into the first half interval. Celta Vigo with no reply. They did have a few chances towards the midway point of this half, but they've got nothing out of it. It's Tchouameni wins the ball straight from kickoff. Rodrigo finds Benzema again. He's got a chance against the goalkeeper, Tosselli. He hits it. It's a wonderful save. Low against the Paraguayan goal. I think he's Paraguayan goalkeeper as we get another corner. Looking this time for Matthias de Ligt, who gets up really well. It's just slightly knocked away from him as they do get the ball away. Scramble it away in the 48th minute. 3 extra minutes of the extra 1 minute added on. And it's a wonderful first half by us as Karim and Nkunku cause havoc for Celta de Vigo. So restarting the second half in the 58th. Nkunku finds Rodrigo. Chance on goal for the young Brazilian. He finesses it on the weak foot into the top left, top right corner. Does the Jamie Vardy celebration as well. And that is an excellent way to finish a team move. And Nkunku with another assist. He's been really, really good so far. Excellent start by him. And we're firing away 4-0 ahead. The game's already done. And in the 78th minute, Gnabry burst in through the defensive line. Whips one in towards Rodrigo again, who wins the header off of the right back on the back post. I don't know how he's won that, but it's another excellent goal by the team. And Rodrigo, he's been so good since he's come in for Vinicius in the 2 seasons combined. Scores a few goals as well. Excellent header, renowned for his heading ability in real life. And we do indeed come away with a 5-0 victory at the Celta de Vigo ground. So excellent performance away from home. Look how many cameras are going off. It's a bit ridiculous, that, isn't it, to be honest? I don't know about how many cameras will be allowed in the stadium to do that. But yeah, excellent performance by the boys in general. 8 shots to 11. 3 expected goals, but again, they were in the same move. And Courtois dealt with them handily himself. So we had 11 shots, 4 expected goals. Courtois had another good game as an 8.9. So he's got 3 back-to-back games as an 8 rating. And they were all over the place. Tapia was decent, their best player by a distance. And then our best player apparently was Karim the Dream. Benzema with a 9.1. Rodrigo got a 9. And then Gnabry got an 8.8. While Nkunku only got an 8.2 after getting 3 assists, which is quite bizarre. But he has been excellent so far since coming into the team after his big money move. But yeah, after that, we'll move on into another simulated game. We've got RCD Espanyol. Obviously, the Catalonian rivals of Barcelona make a few changes to the team. I hope you like this idea that I don't play every single game, because I definitely like it. It's a bit irrelevant playing these all the time. Obviously, only if we win. There's no point in simming it if we're going to lose a game. But yeah, hopefully we can get the win in this game. We need to make a few adjustments to the team, because Camavinga's not played a lot this season. I might loan him out, to be honest, as wonderful as he is. He's not getting enough game time, really. And it will affect his overall eventually. But we'll simulate the game. Let's see if we can get the win against Espanyol. It's 3-2. It's just about. Carvajal gets sent off. Di Matta scores 2 goals from 3 shots and only had 2 chances. Gnabry got a double, which was quite nice to see. He's been on excellent form again this season. And Toni Kroos gets another to add to his first, which he scored in the episode in the very first game. But man of the match performance by Gnabry. And yeah, good performance throughout. We stayed top of the league, of course, as we move on into the fifth game of the episode. And again, it's another simulation because we're in the Champions League against Club Brugge. I don't simulate big games, but I like to simulate games against teams like this where it's like a dead rubber. It doesn't really matter. So, honestly, guys, I need to do stuff like this to keep you guys watching it, to keep me interested in the save, and to keep you guys, above all, interested in the save, because we can't play every game. We really can't. But we've got a strong team yet again. Carvalho needs to start a few games. I feel bad for him. I've loaned him out, but he's not moving until January, so he's just sat there for the time being. But he'll make the bench in this game. Hopefully we can win away from home against Hans Vanneken's Club Brugge. We'll simulate the game, see what we can do. And we get a 1-0 victory. Very nice to see. And Nkunku scored, obviously. He's been fantastic since he's come in. Christopher Nkunku is absolutely on fire. We've hit the ground running so far this season. Excellent start. And the man of the match, of course, was Thibaut Courtois with an 8.6 against his, well, Belgian compatriots. But yeah, excellent 1-0 victory. We will go into a gameplay section of the episode again now. The third and final played game of the episode. And this time, we've got our nearest and dearest cross-city rivals, Atletico de Madrid. And we see Toni Kroos and Rodrigo de Paul warming up before the game kicks off. That's probably one of the key battles of today's today's game, sorry. And we'll see what we can do at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. Lovely stadium in real life, as it's a massive game in Madrid. We'll see our team before we... Oh, we'll see Atletico's team before we kick off, actually. They play 5-3-2, of course, it's Simeone. Oblak starts in goal. Sanchez, Mukiele, Klosterman, Gundogan and Perez as a back five. That's a weird back five. De Paul, Llorente and Mendes as the midfield three. This team's all over the place. And then Cunha and Felix as the forward line. That's a very strange team. Then we see our team as well. 4-3-3, as you'd expect. Courtois starts in goal. Back four is Mendy, Rudiger, De Ligt and Reece James. Midfield three is Kroos, Casemiro and Nkunku. Then the forward line, which we've got to see, is Vinicius Jr., Luka Jovic and Serge Gnabry. So the first out of the game comes in the 17th minute. Vinicius Jr. gets past his man really well. Finds Toni Kroos on the edge of the box. He hits one from distance. Toni Kroos again. Absolute spectacular finish by our German legendary international midfielder. Such an absolute veteran of the game. Deserves an icon when he retires. 92 at the very least. One of the best midfielders of the last 10 years. Excellent finish by him. Yet again, the finesse shot's OP from Toni Kroos. And we are indeed 1-0 up against our nearest and dearest rivals, Atletico de Madrid. In the 24th minute, Gnabry gets away from Nkunku. Whips one in back post towards Vinicius. First time volley by our Brazilian wide man. This man's the regen of Ronaldinho, I'm telling you. He's so damn good, he really is. Echoes of Ronaldinho is what I would say if I hadn't already done a Vinicius episode. Excellent goal by him on the weak foot as well. Just such a talent in real life and on FIFA. He shines the brightest on the left and he's been wonderful so far. Brilliant ball again by Gnabry. And the nice little stop-start animation here shows the control and technique that Vinicius shows with the ball. And we are indeed 2-0 up, going into the first half interval. And we will restart in the second a little bit later on in the game. So 62nd minute, Vinicius comes through again, weaving his way through his men. It's a good challenge by Klosterman. It's saved off the post by Oblak. He got a deflection on that. Comes back out towards Vinicius, who hits one again. It's blocked. And it comes away again. But this time, Klosterman does come across with a challenge. Comes back out towards Valverde, who passes the ball straight towards Vinicius. And this time it's 3. Excellent goal by Vinicius Jr. And, I mean, that looks pretty set. Pretty dead set. 3-0 victory is what we will walk away with. Excellent performance by the boys. Well, not the boys. Not these boys. Which is a shame, really, because if they were, I'd be getting watched by millions of people every single week. But, you know, it is what it is. It's all relative. It's all relative. You guys are the best support I could ask for. So I really appreciate your support, just to plug that, to be honest, because you have been fantastic on the channel so far. Nearly hitting 400 subs, which is really nice. And I really, really appreciate it. It's gone up massively because of this Real Madrid series. But another excellent performance nonetheless. I will stop being a kiss ass in this episode. But I do appreciate your support, guys, as always. But yeah, excellent performance all the way through by the boys again. And man of the match, not Thibaut Courtois, it was Vinicius Jr. who got a 10 rating, but Courtois got a 9.4 indeed. Excellent performance. We will actually hit the press conference for this end of episode sort of rundown because it's been an excellent episode. It really has. We've got one more game to come, actually. I've just remembered that. We've only played 6 and not 7 games. But yeah, absolute confidence in these players. I really do. They've been absolutely wonderful again. Unbeaten so far this season. Ooh, excuse me. In every single competition we've played. Hopefully we don't lose in the Spanish Cup this year, but you never know. And the headlines with Vinicius Jr. stunning performance after he scored 2 more goals. It's his first 2 goals since his hat-trick at the start of the season, but he's still been good because he gets rested a lot in the league. I do save him for the Champions League quite often, but still another excellent performance as we move on into the final summary and final game of the episode. So yeah, 6 games so far. Final one against Levante. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sound like the SpongeBob guy. We'll make a few changes to the team, of course. Benzema will come out of the team this time. We'll come in the team this time for Jovic, who needs a rest, to be fair. Rodrigo can come in for Gnabry. We'll have Modric in the central midfield. I'm trying to get to him, and I can't quite get to him as a central midfielder for Christopher and Kunku. It's a very strong team, this, isn't it? Even a backup team of sorts, which is what this is. I guess it's a backup team a little bit. Carvajal can come in for Reece James as well. They share the game time very nicely. And that seems like a pretty good team to defend our unbeaten record. So simulate this game against Levante and we will get the 3-1 victory. No clean sheet again, which is quite worrying. Malsa scored first. We've got Benoit Badiashile, obviously, of AS Monaco, fame in real life. Casemiro and Cruz scored. Casemiro scores every single game he plays in the simulation world. And Benzema also got a goal for a 3-1 victory. They only had 3 shots, 2 chances, and they scored again, but Courtois still got a 7.2. So it doesn't really matter as the rest of the team bought up the game. Cruz with another man of the match performance in a simulation game. He's good offline and in the games, to be fair. Excellent midfielder. Can't get rid of him ever, I don't think. I don't know if he's going to start maybe next season, but he'll always be here because he's a Real Madrid icon at the end of the day. And he's just a generational icon. Such a talented midfielder. Shows that you don't need pace or you don't need to use it to be such a good player, which is why I rate him over players like KDB. In his absolute prime, Cruz was unstoppable. Or I mean, I know they're sort of different midfielders, but still. Bold statement, unpopular opinion. But yeah, we'll see the table at the end of the episode. We're actually 4 points clear of Barcelona at the moment, which is very nice to see. The only draw we've got is actually against them. They are still unbeaten though, so good for them. The top scorer in the league is Ansu Fati, who's got 11 goals. He's scored about 6 this episode by the looks of it. Malinovsky's got 7. Vallejo's got 7. Gnabry's got 6, but he's played 3 less games than the rest. Same with Vinicius, who's played 2 less games. And Benzema, who's also played 3 less games than the top. They've both got 5, but they're still doing well as far as I am concerned. The top assister in the league, of course, though, is Karim Benzema, who's got 4, level with, is it Miller? I can't remember his name. Like 78 rated midfielder. So he's the top assister in the league. The top clean sheets, though, of course, is Thibaut Courtois. He will play every game in the league this season, I can imagine, as Luna will be used for a Champions League occasional game and a cup backup goalkeeper. Excellent performance again, as I say, all the way through by the boys. Really, really nice to see. We'll see what we've got in the next episode, though. We start off with an away game against Elche. I would have played that game, but we'd have run out of time, and it takes like 3 hours to record it then, which is a hell of a long time for an episode, which is 25 minutes. And then we finish off, we start November off, I can't even think of the right word, with a home game against Club Brugge, then a home game against RCD Mallorca. An away game will follow then against Real Betis. Another away game in the Champions League against Piemonte Calcio, also known as Juventus, aka, and then a home game against CA Osasuna, which I'm pretty sure is 6 games. We might play against Granada, I think that is, in the for a 7th game. I like doing 7 games. It seems like a good little feature that we've improvised. Then we'll have one more episode, then we'll be in January. So more signings. But guys, I really appreciate you watching the Real Madrid Career Mode. It means the world to me that you're sticking by and watching. And I will catch you in the very next episode very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Thank you.